But anywho, let's put some more hours on this marathon, shall we? Yeah, we're playing more games by that same creator. Technically a different series that he was working on, but very similar in structure. Unfortunately, I could not get the trial working, episode 10 of the Ambition series that we played last time. I'm gonna keep hacking at that. I found some tools to do some weird stuff with flash files. Maybe I can like get around the like login thing. I don't know. But yeah, these things should work. So let's play his other games. You know. So this is a 4-game series, I think, called The Negotiator. And episode 1 is Interview with a Vagabond. Oh, timer. I think these are a lot shorter than Ambition. It's Friday evening. You have $2.37 and change. You also have your paycheck, which you intend to deposit in the bank machine just ahead of you. You don't normally take this route, but you've been preoccupied by an incident with a coworker. Man in front of you is the last thing you need. What? He is armed with a bottle and should be considered very dangerous. Good luck.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you, but I need some money. Could you help me out?
Why is this man a hollow from Dark Souls? Say again. Say no and walk on by. Reach for a quarter. There's some change and hand him a quarter. Ask him how much he needs and how you can help. Well, this is a Zap Dramatic game, so we gotta fully get into discussion with this man because that's just how these games are. All right. But also, what if I just say no?
No, don't just ignore me. I'm desperate.
Start to run away as fast as you can. Turn and explain that as a point of principle, you don't give money to... reach some change and hand him a quarter. I'm gonna give him a quarter. It's not gonna be enough. What the hell? Graphics.
That's not gonna do anything.
Why did his eyes go all cross-eyed? Tell him that's all you have and keep on walking. This is so stupid that I can even pick this because we just gave him money.
God bless you for asking. $200 is what I need to get my life back together.
Okay, fair. Get a job. I don't have that kind of money. He continues walking. Express shock and ask him if he is aware that he has just made an extraordinary request.
These are crazy times, my friend. I had a family, I had a job, I had a home, but I've lost it all. And I've only been on the street for 2 weeks, and I've become invisible.
He's blending into the background as we speak. You ask him how he lost his family, his home, and his job. You say everyone's got hard luck, a hard luck story to tell. We all just have to do the best we can and try not to hurt anybody. You complain that you pay your taxes and say that there are services out there for people like him. Great. I mean, I guess I feel like I'm like railroaded into what they want me to say here, so I'm just gonna go with
man
them.
without a job. He's a nobody. That's what. 15 years I give
6,
my
7?
lifeblood to that company, and then some young MBA pencilhead declares me surplus. I get the brass handshake, and I'm out on the street. Spiraling into clinical depression, I end up in a mental ward where they pump me up with drugs to soften my reality. My reality, my friend, is I go home and the wife's gone, the kid's gone, the furniture's gone, the dog's gone, and there's an eviction notice on the door. I max out the credit card with a bottle, and it's either puke my life away or get back on my feet. Well, I've made a decision, and I need your help.
Okay. Ask if he cannot take this to one of those social services. Really, they can help him spruce up for a job interview. Ask how $200 is gonna help. How is $200 gonna help?
I can't get a job looking like this, you know. I need a change of clothes, a bath, shave, a haircut, and a good meal. before I can start projecting a positive self-image.
$65 dinner. Take exception with the entry dinner for one with 2 glasses of wine and dessert, $50. So you work hard, and it's been ages since you've had a nice dinner out. Ask if they cannot take this to... Okay, yeah. Tell them to get lost and walk out. Yeah, I'm taking exception. Buddy, I'm calling out your bullshit.
That's terrible. You work hard, you deserve to have a little luxury. The middle class needs to get a life, you know what I mean? I'll tell you what. Give me the $200, and I'll be honored to have you as my guest for dinner.
Oh, gee. Thanks, man. You're sold. Go to the bank machine and withdraw $200 to give them. When I was chutzpah for saying that you already have, but say that you already have a dinner engagement, you offer to buy him coffee and a donut. Well, that's a contradiction because we just said we haven't been out in forever. Give me $200, goon. Wish you can go get a $60 meal. How's it going, Wu Antida? Shake your head and say if you were going to splurge for dinner, he'd be the last person he'd invite to join him. I'm complimenting his chutzpah.
You're offering to buy me a coffee and a donut. That's it?
I would also like to help him out. Decided to lend him the $200. Wait, what? No, what? Hand him the $237 you have. Enjoy it. Well, I lost a quarter out of that, so... Withdraw $60 from the bank and hand him $40 and say he can do what he likes with it. Why would I take $60 out? I'm going to the bank machine to deposit a check. It's going good. How's it going with me? Pretty good. I'm going to try that anyway, though. What's this do?
Hey, look at that. Thank you. But to be realistic, you know, you probably should give me another $200.
Another $200? Getting ready to say, that's it. You grumble and say, okay, but you can't afford to give him any more. You take another $200 from your account and hand it to him.
You're a heartless bastard.
He's gonna kill me.
What's coming.
You fucker. Nobody, including the Vagabond, likes to be ignored, patronized, or rejected. We're challenged in this situation to find a solution for which you both could save face. What the heck?
Excuse me. God bless you for asking.
At least I can skip all the cutscenes this time. Give him some Viper. There's the real 10,000 IQ play.
He's a crazy dog.
Alright. Try not to hurt anybody. How about that?
You're a heartless bastard and you deserve what's coming to you. Excuse me.
I wasn't even telling him no. I just said, oh, we gotta give him the quarter again. Look at those effects.
What's that?
Anyway,
God bless you for...
What?
Again. Ah, gee, that's...
I'm sold. Well, we did.
You're offering to buy me a cup.
I've enjoyed chatting with him. I wish him the best of luck. Like, this also... This seems like not the solution, but maybe this game... they have very strange logic in this game.
Oh, thank you. This is great. This will get me a shave, a meal, a haircut, and a new outfit. But I probably should get a pair of shoes. Could you spare me another $200 for a pair of shoes?
You grumble. That's it.
You're a heartless bastard and you deserve...
What the fuck, man? Alright. Okay, let's do the... Just give him ungodly amounts of money.
God bless you for...
Just keep giving him money.
What's the matter?
What's am I in?
Okay. Ah, gee. Oh, thank you.
Alright, give him another $100.
Hey, look at that. Thank you.
What if I'm just in a loop?
To be realistic, you know, you probably should give me another $200.
Right to work. So keep giving him money until we run out of money.
Look at that.
What if I have unlimited money?
But to be realistic, you know, you probably should give me.
Does this ever end? I think I'm just in a loop here.
You're a hard.
I gave him over $1,000.
Excuse me.
All right. That's all I have.
Oh, come on, don't be afraid. I just need to be heard. $200 would change my life, and I will be indebted to you forever.
I scream for help and struggle to break free of him. I take a deep breath, decide not to panic, ask why he thinks it's reasonable or fair to cost you for so much money. I grab my keys and threaten to kill him if he doesn't back off. Wish I had some keys here.
These are crazy times, my friend.
Okay, go back in this cutscene. Yeah, I know. Whatever. I pay my taxes.
Social services can kiss my ass. They bleed the spirit right out of you and create dependency. I don't want to become dependent, you understand? $200.
I just realized that he just has squares on his shirt to like have the illusion of I don't know if that's meant to be dirt or if it's supposed to be like a flannel pattern. You shake your head and say he's making excuses for his failure as a human being. Tell him to get lost. Well, he'll tell him you're very sorry, but you don't have $200 to give him. So you work very hard for money, you can't afford to blow $200 on yourself, let alone give it to him. All right, that seems like a better.
You're a heartless bastard, and you deserve what's coming to you.
Bro.
Excuse me.
Come on, man.
No. Oh, come on, don't be afraid.
The scream.
You're a heartless bastard. Excuse me. No. Oh, come on, don't be. These are crazy.
Wait, this didn't kill me, right? Yeah, he just... Oh, God. What do you plan to do with the money? Well, we're just gonna
get a job looking like this, you know. I need to change.
Yeah, what about just a spruce up, man?
Social services.
Quit making excuses for yourself, man.
I can't get a job.
Tell him to get lost.
Oh,
so is this like the right route, but like don't give him any money?
You're offering to buy me a...
Okay, so that's no good. That's no good. Just give him what's in my wallet. That doesn't seem like that'd work either. None of this seems like it would work.
Oh, you are one peach of a human being. Thank you, and God, I can't tell you.
That's the correct answer? What? You've successfully negotiated a mutually honorable win-win solution. Okay. One game down, I guess. Whatever. Alright, now, scenario 2, chat. Customer service. You rely on logic and your knowledge of human nature. Please make sure your sound is turned on. Flash 4 plugin. In each episode of the Negotiator, you will encounter a difficult person with whom you will have to negotiate. Your challenge will be to navigate the minefield of this person's psyche and emerge a winner. Hope you learned from that. I did not. How quickly can you resolve this conflict? Try to make the choices that you would normally make in a situation. Then observe yourself as you play. Is your gut reaction to avoid conflict? Or if you are confronted, do you ignore the aggressor and try to escape? Do you put on a strong offense, or do you engage with the person in conversation? What is the winning strategy? House would like this episode, I think. Can you prevail? We'll see about that. Oh, this was made before Ambition. You recently bought a deluxe iron and paid twice what you expected to pay. You never ironed in your life, so you thought buying the top of the line would be a wise investment. The iron sat around your home 2 weeks before you got around to trying it. We were just wrinkly for 2 weeks. And you finally did get around to using it for the first time. No! It smoked. It smoked terribly and left a horrible brown stain on your favorite white shirt. Suddenly, a band of panic and anger constricted about your chest. If there's one thing that bugs you more than ruining your favorite white shirt, it's being duped by marketing minions. Not the cat. You played with your neighbor's naughty kitty for a bit and then decided to return the iron. Let that sentence sit there for a second. Stainless condom. Thus. You don't need to pay top dollar to discover that you are domestically challenged. A $5 iron could have ruined your shirt just as well. Why did the cat? What does the cat have to do with any of this? Store gradually or proudly guarantees your satisfaction. You're obviously not satisfied. You can't use the iron and your shirt, or you can't use the iron and your shirt is ruined. So you have to go back to the store. Well, Jesus, the text with your receipt. At the very least, hope to get a new iron or your money back. You wait in line behind a man trying to return a toaster. Your challenge will be to negotiate with the customer service clerk. Good luck. What was that line that showed up here and then went away?
Read my lips, love. I don't have a receipt. You have a stack of toasters identical to this one.
Sir, read the sign.
Toaster.
No returns without a receipt.
Come on, love. Give me my refund.
I'm not your love, okay? If you don't have a receipt, we've got nothing to talk about. Next.
Listen to me, you jam-faced little tart. Give me my refund or I'll become your worst nightmare.
Oh my god. Bite your tongue and wait your turn. Speak up on behalf of the customer. Say this obvious. You should have brought the toaster here, and she should give him his money back. Yeah, let's get on our bad side immediately. Speak up on behalf of the clerk, saying that she is only doing her job, and he should go home and look for his receipt and his manners. I see this. I see it with my third eye that we're going to not have our receipt either. Man, he sure does. Him and me both. Speak up on behalf of the customer. You know what? The person that makes these has no logic, so I'm just gonna go with the thing that's like, well, I don't know. Sometimes he does hit you with the curveball, and he's like, oh, actually, what's really, or what you would obviously think to do is actually wrong. Be a menace. What happens if I speak up for the customer? Let's do it.
Thanks, but you're just wasting your breath with that smarmy-mouthed peon. I got better things to do.
I bet
Good
you
luck.
that poor guy just had a fight with his wife. So you know what he does? He comes down here and he tries to return a 3-year-old I guess I'm toaster. Just doing my bit
She's
for
speaking
world
over
peace,
her.
You know? How can I help you?
What? Smile and explain how the iron wrecked your shirt. You could ask for a new iron and cash compensation for your shirt. Express admiration for her ability to keep her serenity in the face of such piggy abuse. Then explain your problem and expectation for compensation. Express your sympathy for that poor man and launch into a rant about the shoddy products the store sells. Insist you won't leave without satisfaction. I'm going in.
Shh. If you act like a pig, I'm going to have to treat you like a pig. Now, what's going on with this iron? I smell coffee, don't you? Look, you spilled coffee all over this iron. No wonder it's smoky. No wonder your shirt's all brown. I'm sorry, but we can't take this. Anything else I can help you with?
I love that the lines aren't sequenced properly, so she interrupts herself. You point out that she hasn't helped you with anything. When that doesn't wipe the smile off her face, you look at the iron again. While it's possible that someone or something could have spilled coffee on it while it was in your possession, it's also possible that the coffee was spilled by someone at the store. Sure. Oh, like before we bought it, okay? I'm like right now, like as we're waiting in line. The fact that the clerk simply assumes it's your fault is irritating, to say the least. 4 choices. Oh my god, the dynamic of this drama that we're playing through. You acknowledge it's more than likely coffee was spilled by you. You thank her and apologize for taking up her time. That's literally just I'm walking into the game over. You swear you never spilled coffee on it. You don't even drink coffee. You demand. I mean, that's me. I don't even drink coffee. I think this is my favorite episode. Hell yeah. Well, it's all downhill from here because I have like a dozen more games to play from this guy. You swear that you never spilled coffee on it. You don't even drink coffee. You demand that she take it back and compensate for your shirt. Explain that the cord is too short. It's snapped tight while you're ironing and made you spill your coffee over your shirt and iron. Confess that a cat knocked coffee on it and asked how she'd feel if, no fault of her own, her brand new iron destroyed her best shirt. Well, that happened after, though, didn't it? Or am I missing like how this worked? Like Malos, I'm still hype? Hell yeah. What if I complain? Yeah, you know what? Hold on. This is like a plausible reason why I spilled coffee on my iron. How do we even know that the cat spilled coffee on it? Unless, like, that happened... God, the intro to this is confusing the shit out of me. I think the idea is that that's him realizing how that stain came out. So it is our fault, I think. But I'm gonna complain about the cord.
The cord is standard length.
Ah, she got us.
Wrong with the cord. I'm sorry, but our policy is not to accept a return that's been used or damaged.
I could have been burned. My brother is a top litigation lawyer, and if you don't get satisfaction right now, you'll sue. Don't threaten to sue, just sue. Ask how she would feel if she spent a ton of money on the top-of-the-line iron, and the first time she used it, she destroyed her favorite shirt. I feel like she's going to be like, yeah, I'd feel like an idiot, like you, or something like that. Reason with her that you are not a happy customer. Tell her a happy customer is a returning customer who provides her with job security. Don't threaten her fucking job. Come on. I mean, to be fair, she's not going to give a shit about the business angle anyway, because she's just working customer service tech. Unless she is the manager. She could be. Yeah. No, fuck it.
Please don't patronize me. If I were to try to make every belly-aching customer happy with a refund, we'd go bankrupt and I'd lose my job. Next.
She's gonna say I am the supervisor. Take exception to be calling a belly-aching customer. Ask if she has any discretion with respect to the application of the return policies. Ask her to join you in a brainstorm and to brainstorm a more customer-friendly returns policy. Try to seduce her? I could try. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry,
Calling you out.
The policy is very clear, and my job is to enforce it. Okay?
How's it going, Chris Likes Pizza? Inform her that you are a shareholder in this company and mention this incident to the directors. Undercover boss mode, baby. Lose control and throw the iron at her in a rage. I mean, this isn't going to work, but I want to see what happens if I do this. Jesus!
Code 1.
Wow! It's the fastest cop to appear. I want to learn more about negotiation, and I want to play other episodes. I gotta start over, damn it. Hey, it's you!
You obviously haven't learned anything.
I sure haven't. Your games are very bizarre, man. This little weird cameo. The dude shows up.
I smell coffee, don't you?
There's that cat again. Well, now I don't want to make mistakes here. Alright, I'm gonna tell her about the cat.
Well, I'd feel pretty stupid. But I'm smart enough that if I'm that clumsy, I should forget about ironing and send my clothes out to get pressed.
I don't wish to argue. Wait, this is a different line than before. Your brother's a top location learner. You don't get satisfaction right now. You're going to sue and it won't be pretty. Where do you get your shirts pressed? Congratulate on our brilliant idea. Tell her to refund your cash for the iron you run right over to the dry cleaners. Why would I ask her where what will this do?
I do my own ironing.
Why would this ever be an option? As since my iron's ruined, whether she'd be kind enough to iron your clothes as well, for a reasonable fee, of course. So this does nothing. Although I feel like if I ask for her manager after saying this, like, she might get caught in a lie, because she might say, like, I am the manager, and then I'd be like, well, why don't you have... I'm giving this game way too much credit. This is a Flash game from the year 2000. There's no way it can remember that. Congratulate her, suggesting she's so good at it. Wait, what does back do? Does this go back a decision?
I do my own ironing.
I don't know, it's just... I'm gonna go down this line.
No, I'm sorry, I don't. The policy's very clear, and my job is to enforce it. Okay?
I can't believe that lose control and throw the iron at her is an option. Also, I didn't realize she's standing behind a giant glass wall, apparently, that it is very easily smashable. Brainstorm with me, ma'am.
Join with you to brainstorm? What the heck is that? You sound like a guidance counselor or something. I get $8 an hour, okay? And that's not enough to join you to brainstorm about anything.
Why is she tilting like that? She's not prepared to take it back. The least she could do is clean it. Ooh, yeah, clean the iron and it would work. Or I could just lose control and throw the iron at her again. Gotta aim better next time. What if there was... I don't know, you know, that'd be too much. But it would be very Newgrounds appropriate if you could, if it was a little mini game, you could actually, like, aim the iron. But these are serious dramas, chat. Game's 20-year-old, she's still making more than minimum wage. I believe the creator of this is Canadian. So do with that information what you will. But what if she is the supervisor making $8 an hour? I don't understand that reference, but rock on. So she's not prepared to take it back. At least she can just clean it. Yeah, actually, help me fix my iron.
Hello. What century are you from? I'm a clerk, not a slave.
I'm asking you to repair the product I bought here.
Okay. Now, would you please step aside so I can help the next person in line?
Sure that I will not move until I get satisfaction. Well, they have security that can be summoned instantaneously, so maybe I should watch my tone here. Wait, what if I hit her with this one and she's like, yeah, I'm all of the shareholders and the board and the private equity firm that owns this whatever store we're in right now. What if lose... Okay, that's definitely not the the answer, but what if eventually you have to select lose control and throw the iron?
I'm sorry,
getting Karen with it.
At lunch. He'll be back in an hour if you'd like to wait over there.
Get out of line and wait for the supervisor. Yeah. That's fine, right? Why not? They're shocked I just informed you that you're a shareholder in this company. Why do I need to keep like lying about me? What if we are a shareholder? I don't know my character's background. We could be. Tell you got a black belt in karate, and if she doesn't give you your money, you'll break her fingers. Why is this so violent? Yeah, wait for the supervisor. What? The supervisor turned out to be a promoted returns clerk. If you're unable to negotiate successfully with Lola, you'll have even less luck with the supervisor. What?
Hello again. Third time lucky, huh?
Stop wasting my fucking time, man.
Sir, read the sign. God,
it's so loud. Hey, how we doing, audio-wise, looks like we're good. Oh, I didn't ping Discord! No, we're already like an episode and a half in. I haven't pinged Discord in like 4 streams, chat. Okay, I don't even drink coffee.
Look at this iron. It's covered with coffee. Are you trying to tell me it looked this way when you pulled it out of a box?
First option. I do like the... Okay, never mind. Have a good day. Yes, obviously some idiot in the stockroom spilled coffee on it. What if the answer is that I have to threaten to sue them?
The box would have to be immersed in coffee to get this much damage. And if that were the case, I doubt very much you'd be able to pick up the soggy thing, let alone take it home. I'm sorry, but our policy is not to accept a return that's been used or damaged. Okay?
Signal message. What the heck? Tell her she obviously has a vandal in the stockroom who used a straw to inject coffee into the box, thus damaging the iron and not the box. Yeah.
Well, that's a very imaginative bit of speculation. Unfortunately, the gentlemen in our stockroom are incapable of committing that kind of stunt. I am bound by a policy which clearly states that I'm not able to accept a return that's been used or damaged.
Obviously can't iron my clothes with this equipment and ask who does her ironing. She does her own ironing. Why the fuck do I need to know how she handles ironing? No,
I'm sorry, I don't. The policy is very clear, and my job is to enforce it. Okay?
Alright, I'm a shareholder, actually, this whole time.
Sorry, I can't spend any more time with you. I've got to
Just ignored me. I'm a shareholder. I'm not gonna move until I get satisfaction. Wait for the... No one even brought up the supervisor.
Security to customer service, code
Excuse
1.
me?
Geez, you're in worse shape than I am. It's probably because you're so self-centered.
Probably because your fucking game makes no sense, asshole. Yes, give me a
Ask her
hit.
about herself. That'll get you there.
So it is... But... What? Smash. Also, apparently the beginning choices just don't matter. Because those don't... We don't get to do those again. Okay, I'm gonna pick every option that asks her something about herself here.
Well, I'd feel pretty stupid. But I'm smart enough that if I'm that clumsy, I can forget about ironing and send my clothes out to get pressed.
Where do you get your shirt pressed?
I do my own ironing.
This is so weird. Why would I ask her to iron my clothes for me?
Hello? What century are you from?
That's an appropriate response for this. I guess they just reused that scene.
Your problems, okay? Now, would you please step aside so I can help the next person in line? I'm sorry, I can't spend any more time with you. I've got to get the next person in line.
Well, this at least talks about her fingers. Maybe that's the right
You
answer.
threatened me with physical harm. That's a criminal offense.
Whatever,
Security
nerd.
to
What?
customer service, code 1.
Who could have seen this happening? Too bad you lose.
Jeez, you're really pathetic. Alright, here's your last hint. Look for a solution that might be a benefit to her.
Oh, I have to offer to pay her? It's that darn cat from Get Her Love coming back to get us again. Later, I'm a threatener. I had no other options. I already knew everything else, like, killed me. Had to go for it. Had to just casually threaten a little physical violence, you know?
Well, I'd feel pretty stupid. I do my own ironing.
Since your iron's ruined, whether she'd be kind enough to iron your clothes as well for a reasonable fee, of course.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. Why don't you ask your mother?
My mother? Your mother is too unreliable. You can't afford another iron, so in fact, you are standing in front of the only person who can help you. Say it was a freak accident that spilled the coffee. It could happen to anyone, and you spend thousands of dollars at the store every year. Say you'd like to speak with someone who can help you. Or just lose control and throw the iron again. Okay, but okay. The fact that I can't afford another iron, maybe that's... I don't know. There was like no logic here.
Wow, you really are a piece of work. Well, all right. I'm going to give you
Whoa, in there, baby.
Please, don't buy another iron, okay? Use the cash to get your shirts done at Skippy's Dry Cleaners. I use them and they're pretty good.
That was so fucking stupid. Congratulations, you got the best deal possible. The reason you were successful is that you didn't threaten her, you didn't try to go over her head, and you didn't become, rationally competitive. What? Rationally competitive? Competitive with what? With who? Spoke to her like a colleague with a sense of humor and made her understand and empathize your predicament. Ultimately, you empowered her to make the most advantageous decision on your behalf. Well done. That certainly was a video game. Alright, next one. More negotiation chat. Now we're asking for a raise. In episode 3, the raise. You'll encounter a difficult... this is the same thing. This is the same intro. Oh, shit. Reload. I skipped a screen. Did it hire this guy to do our safety programs at work? Yeah. Be perfect. Dying of laughter right now. Perfect. Win a free... win a free video, meditation, and introduction. You negotiate successfully through this game. Click on the free video button to find out more. Tell me about the video. What the fuck? This is real. This video provides an excellent introduction to the process of interest-based meditation. Parties will learn how the intervention of chat. I can't fucking read. This is mediation, not meditation. Anyway, the mediator could turn opposing positions into issues for discussion. That makes a lot more sense given the things that this guy makes. I'm like, okay, just a random meditation video that I get, I guess. How respective needs can be explored and satisfied one by one. For more options, wow, I can't read at all. How respective needs can be explored and satisfied by one or more options of settlement. How the process works, and my colleagues and I at ADR Chambers are pleased to endorse this instructive value. Toronto, but also the price is in US dollars for some reason. What a deal. All the dialogue, yeah, but we're a match made in heaven. I can't read, he can't write. How quickly can you resolve this conflict? Try to make choices that would normally make you normally make you normally make in this situation. Then observe yourself as you play. Is your gut reaction to avoid conflict? If you're confronted, do you ignore the aggressor and try to escape? Do you put on a strong offense? This is the same thing as before. What is the winning strategy? It's the same intro again, except with a little bonus of, hey, they're gonna try to get it for 50. Try to negotiate. Tell them that this Flash series ruined my life and I need a deal. You're about to speak to your boss about getting a raise. You've been working for just over a year as a copywriter for a medium-sized public relations company. Your principal task has been to write text for annual reports, which you hate. Recently, you've been asked to write text for website pages. Your best experience over the years was writing a humorous speech for a CEO at an annual stockholders meeting. Your worst experience was a press release you wrote that had a client. Wait. That had the client confronted with a libel suit. It wasn't entirely your fault, though. You relied on confidential information. Can I tell him I got fired after using these tactics? Incredible. Maybe he'll give me a copy of episode 10 of Ambition while he's at it. I don't know if there's more text there, but it's just off screen, so I guess rip. Oh yeah, wait, there's Zoom, right? Oh wait, no, Ruffle doesn't have a Zoom feature. Boo. Overall, you believe your performance has been above average. You work longer hours than the other two writers, James and Sharon. James has been with the company 3 years and gets the plum accounts and makes twice as much. Sharon has been with the company only 6 months, but makes more than you do because of her previous words as a newspaper columnist. Cat. Another cat. Last month, you maxed out your credit card with purchase of a new car, and your loan payments eat up all of your discretionary income. You need a raise simply to maintain your current standard of living. 2 days ago, your financial situation hit a crisis because you discovered a tumor growing on your beloved cat, Mr. Whiskers. No, Mr. Whiskers! He requires a $600 operation to have it removed. You need a 20% raise in pay. I must save that cat. Hey, that's that guy that's corrupt as fuck. I was gonna say, I thought I recognized the face from the other,
It's my wife's 20th wedding anniversary. No, please don't embarrass us both with congratulations. As long as there's enough money, marriage is not that difficult. But I would like to acknowledge the event with a gift of some kind. But what on earth do you give a woman who's got everything?
Traditionally, one gives China for the 20th. Suggest a horse. I'm gonna suggest a horse, chat. But I do want to read these other options first. So you haven't a clue. There's the truth bombs left and right, truly. You discuss a pressing matter. Suggest it's his anniversary too. Perhaps he should get something that they could enjoy together. That's probably the right answer. But I'm suggesting a horse. I gotta.
You're making light of my problems. Well, if you'll excuse me for troubling you, I will excuse your sardonic grin. What do you want?
A pressing matter to discuss. Anniversary, and perhaps should get something they enjoyed. Wait, does he have a pet? It's in front of him. I'm gonna butter him up, chat.
I'm afraid my wife and I enjoy very separate lives.
I like this, ignoring. Oh,
Pussycat, and I am a bull. What do you want?
sorry, did he just call his wife a pussycat and himself a bull? Launch do a heartfelt sob story about your poor cat. I'm getting to the point. Other. Ask him why he feels it's necessary to acknowledge his anniversary. Yeah, actually. No, well, I need to get to the point, but... First of all, I want to click other. I thought that might open some random thing. Cool. Awesome. I'm so tempted to click the cat button. I'm clicking the cat button, chat. We already fucked up.
I see. Your geriatric cat requires a ludicrously expensive operation. No doubt you're unable to afford it, and you're seeking my advice, yes?
Yes, and ask what he would do. No, you don't want to bother him about it. You simply require a raise to do the right thing. Do you have a family pet? Other is back again. I'm gonna ask him what he should do.
I'd put the bloody beast out of
Yeah, I
its misery.
probably shouldn't have.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm sure we both have work to do.
Wife are in need of expensive medical treatment, whether am I married to my cat? Whether we do whatever it takes to provide it for her. Yeah, how do you like my work?
Your work is adequate. However, this is a firm that prides itself on excellence, so I
need to stand up for myself, damn it.
For development.
Oh, are you prepared to invest in my excellence? Yeah. How would he compare your work with the other 2 writers he has on staff? I feel like that's just meandering. I don't know. Deliver excellence when he pays what it costs. All right, that's pompous. That's not how you... Although this is also kind of like... that's almost is worded in a way where it sounds like I'm trying to, like... Not extort him, because, I mean, he's my boss, but... Yeah. Are you prepared to... business lingo. Hit him with the business lingo.
What do you mean, would I be prepared? I paid myself weight to produce excellence around here. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, but I think you can do... No, you see where a greater investment is needed. No, we gotta stroke his ego. So just agree with him, but say you can do more, though.
Oh,
hit him with the same logic he hit us with.
But there comes a point of diminishing returns, and I believe we've met that point with you.
This is a terrible boss. What the fuck, man? Tell him that pay equity boosts morale and productivity, and you would like to be paid on par with the other 2 writers. Tell him you would like to take a web development course in the evening, and you would like a raise for doing so. Tell him that if he doesn't at least match what the competition pays, he's liable to lose his valuable human resources. I don't know which way I should go here. This is just this is too flimsy, I think. This is firm, but maybe too firm. But you know what? This is a man that plays hardball. Let's hit him with the hardball.
Let me make this easy for you. You're
well,
fired.
Shit.
Go. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's pretty aggressive for what it's worth. Too bad you lose. If you had another job, if you'd lined up another job, this tactic might have been appropriate. Now, though, you have nothing. You make threats, you must be prepared for the possibility that your bluff will be called, or that threats will lead into more threats. Fair? I'm cutting him off this time. We're getting straight to it.
Pressing matter, eh?
There's a woman taking off her clothes behind you.
All right.
What?
What is it?
Why is that a line in here? Good talking to me, mouse. Look behind you to see if there's... Let me believe that you deserve a raise. I think it's fair that you're the lowest paid writer on staff. I think, yeah, these like roundabout approaches, I think we just get to it.
Oh, you do you? What makes you think that?
Now we can hit him with the info. Whether he thinks it's fair that you're the lowest paid writer, well, we can just go back into it. Damn. Over a year and everyone gets a raise after a year. Tell him that you've done research and writers with your experience are paid twice as much at the competition. See, again, you talk about the competition. He's going to be like, oh, you're fired. Fuck it, let's try it.
Really? Then perhaps you should go work for the competition.
Give me an advance so my cat won't die. No, let's go down. I think we were maybe going down the right path when I talk about
Your
my work.
is adequate.
But
however,
it's,
this is a firm
I don't
that
know.
prides itself on excellence, so I believe you have room for development.
Okay. I think, okay, maybe this angle, but then we actually do say, hey, I'll, like, further my, like, training in off hours.
Would I be prepared? I believe
Hey.
myself wait to produce excellence around
Do
here.
more.
Isn't it obvious? Yes, we could always do more, but there comes a point of diminishing returns, and I believe we've met that point with you.
Right.
All right, you can take the web development course.
He's gonna say no
I'll
raise.
consider a raise in 6 months and you start to bring in business. Now, get back to your cubicle before I change my mind.
Okay, not bad, although you could have done better if you looked beyond your own objectives. However, you negotiated a little job security, and at least now you stand with the firm. Sorry about your cat. No, we gotta save the cat, chat. Well, okay, if he doesn't fucking love his wife, then this option just sucks. Maybe... Did he say 20th anniversary? I didn't even know if he said 20th anniversary. I'm gonna say this anyway.
China! Oh my goodness, we're wading knee deep in China. My goodness, you can't swing a cat in our house for knocking down some precious piece of china.
Get right to the point.
Shut up. Speaking of cats, trauma dump about my cat. Suggest he holds a yard sale. And then give me the proceeds, because I came up with the idea. Alright, pressing matter.
Matter, eh? Oh, you do you? What makes you think
so,
that?
the way that tip mentioned, like at the end screen there, like I think I need to like bring up that I'm the lowest paid writer, even though I feel like that, I don't know, I guess that isn't useless, but... See, this is just like sure, yeah, but also like, this man's playing hardball. He's not gonna resonate with that. He's like, oh, you're right. I forgot. let me give you a raise because of that. But yeah, I think this. I don't know. What about lowest paid writer? Oh, fuck it.
You're not the lowest paid writer on staff. Now get out of my office before I lose my temper.
Who is paid less than you? And for a fact that James and Sharon are paid more than you.
They are paid more because they are worth more. You are worth less. In fact, you are a liability.
Oh,
in fact, you're fired.
While it is appropriate to use objective criteria to establish your worth, you should make sure the criteria you select will be persuasive. It's dangerous to challenge the truthfulness about salaries of your colleagues. Not a good idea. Okay, so there was another option somewhere in here that was like related to I'm gonna do this anyway. It does help me get to the point though. Horse, what's up, Choco Boo? That was the very first selection I made. I'm gonna get into his psyche a little bit more.
Because despite our broad differences, I do love her. To wit, my heart at times beats to the point of suffocation at just the sight of her. Oh, I wish I could properly articulate the depth of my feelings. But why am I telling you this? We both have work to do. What is it you want?
Ask if he has invited 200 of his closest friends to celebrate his anniversary. Why would I ask that? I think I deserve a raise.
Oh, you do you? What makes you think that?
Alright. Are you satisfied with the quality of
Your
my
work
work?
is adequate. However, this is
How would you compare my work with the other... This is the line I was looking for. The other two writers he has on staff.
I don't like making comparisons, but if you insist, your work is inferior. Your
bullshit.
judgment is impaired. Have you forgotten the near catastrophe with the leaked document?
Okay, but hit him with the good thing we did. So only mistake in another excellent year. Learn from that mistake now, and you deserve a raise. Why is there no option to be like, hey, but what about that really good thing I did?
You're a pathetic excuse for a human being. As of this moment, you're in charge of cleaning the toilets. Now
Does this come with the raise?
before I find something even lovelier for you to do.
Too bad you lose. Your mistake is you miscalculated your worth in the eyes of your boss. You discovered earlier in the negotiation how precarious your position was at the firm. You might not have been so cheeky to him. I don't... How am I supposed to know that? Fuck.
I'm afraid my wife and I enjoy very separate because despite our broad differences, I do love her. Oh, you do you? What makes you think that? Your work is adequate. However, this is a firm that prides itself on excellence. But if you
Learn from that mistake, and you now deserve a raise. Should have read the book of lore. I did.
Raise? You're bloody lucky to have a job. You're a pathetic excuse
It's
for
the
a
same
human being.
outcome for
Right
either.
at this moment, you're in charge of cleaning the toilets. Now run along before I find something even lovelier for you to do.
What on earth, man? Why is there even an option there if it literally triggers the exact same cutscene? Let's get to the point.
Matter, eh?
What if I build up to it?
Your work is adequate. However, this is a firm that prides itself on excellence.
Like, this seemed like a decent route, but I don't know. Well, there was another option we didn't try down
Would
here.
I be prepared? I bleed myself white to produce excellence around here. Isn't it obvious? Oh yes, we could always do more, but there comes a point of diminishing returns, and I believe we've met that point with you.
Pay equity boosts morale. Yeah, we didn't try this, but like... Again, the second half of this is exactly what it chided me about in the other discussion, where it's like, oh yeah. Alright, well this is a game, this is like the neutral, like the slightly bad ending, and then this is a ending as well, so we're just gonna try this, I guess.
You're a pathetic excuse
Okay.
for a human being. As
Cool.
of this moment, you're in charge of cleaning the toilets. Now run along before I find something even lovelier for you to do.
I'm suggesting the horse again, chat.
Ah, you're making light of my problems. Well, if you'll excuse me for troubling you, I will excuse your sardonic grin. What do you want? Pressing matter, eh?
Okay, what if we ask him about the quality of our work before... I think I did that last time, though, didn't I?
Your work is adequate.
Toilet ending?
However, this is a firm that prides itself on excellence, so I believe you have room for development.
See, this is gonna get me nowhere. I know that. Or I could just hit him with a hypothetical. Hey, what if your wife had some serious... That's so inappropriate. Oh my god. I haven't asked for a raise yet. Wait, but what if I ask now?
What do you mean, would I be prepared?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
bleed myself white to produce excellence around
Like,
here.
this is gonna be too pompous, and he's just gonna, like, send me to the toilets again or something.
Is that so? And just where should this investment be made, hmm?
What the heck? And I'm stuck. Everything just funnels to the same thing.
You're a pathetic excuse
Going to the
for a
toilet
human
ending,
being.
chat.
As of this moment, you're in charge of cleaning the toilets. Now run along before I find something even lovelier for you to do.
Dude, I have no fucking idea
You're making
what this
light
guy
of my
wants from me.
problem.
Do you have a pet?
No, I think it's deplorably unsanitary to willingly invite a live beast into your home.
Why do you have a
What
fucking
the
mouse
heck
on your
does that
desk,
have to do
asshole?
with my wife's anniversary.
Say nothing and apologize for digressing. Dude, okay. What if, though?
I find it offensive that you would imply a comparison between my wife and your cat.
I didn't say anything about my
You're
cat,
a
man.
pathetic excuse for a human being. As of this moment, you're in charge of cleaning the toilets. Now run along before I find something even lovelier for you to do.
Your mistake was that was not my mistake. My mistake was the rats' lunch. Mistake was giving him an incredibly inappropriate hypothetical before even asking about what I wanted.
You're making light of my problems.
Alright, I want to go... This is, like, clearly not the right answer, but, like...
No, I think it's deplorably unsanitary to willingly invite
I'm gonna
a
just
blind
apologize.
geek to your home. You are a flagrant time waster. I am afraid, after careful consideration, I've concluded
I just got fired, man.
No longer needed. Please
Kidding
remove
me?
your belongings by the end of the day. Goodbye. Ah, you're making light of my problem. Pressing matter, eh?
We gotta click this.
Well, don't just stare at me like some glazed pig. What do you want? Hey, look at me
No,
when I'm
don't.
talking to you.
Don't do it.
Hey,
Turn back to the boss, Jesus Christ.
are you on drugs?
Yes.
I see. Your geriatric cat requires a ludicrously expensive operation.
No, and I don't want to bother him about it. You simply require a raise to do the right thing.
Remuneration in this firm is based on merit, not length of stay or financial need. Now, I suggest if you expect any remuneration at all, you should go back to your cubicle and earn it.
This is definitely not going to work, but I'm doing it.
Let me make this easy for you. You're fired. Go. Goodbye. Good luck.
Go. Alright, let's get to the point this time.
Pressing matter, eh?
There's a woman
With
taking
zero.
off her clothes behind you.
All
Shut
right.
up, mouse. I think this
you do
gets
you?
me
What makes you think that?
like locked into the same How'd Divine get this raise? I don't think I can answer that on stream. Alright, we haven't tried this line, but this is stupid. Like, this is not... I don't know.
Remuneration in
Yeah,
this
there
firm
we
is
go.
based on merit, not length of stay or financial need. Now, I suggest if you expect any remuneration at all, you should go back to your cubicle and earn it. Your work is adequate. However, this is a firm that prides itself on
Okay,
excellence.
so this leads us into that other, like, just doomed route. I feel like he's gonna just fire me if I'm like pushing back on anything he says. Like, this is a good line of questioning to like compare to the other workers, but like it gets me nowhere because there's no options to be like, well, no, I did this thing, or like, you know, like, I don't know. This is another nonsensical fucking game by this guy.
You're a pathetic
Yeah, okay, there we go.
excuse for a human being. As of this moment, you're in charge.
Oh,
of
he didn't fire me. I just got on toilet
Run
duty.
along before I find something even lovelier for you to do. Ah, you're making light of my problems. I'm afraid my wife and I enjoy very separate lives. Because despite our broad differences, I do love her.
About 200 of his closest friends.
Yes, but what on earth business is that of yours?
Wait, what? You prepare a speech. Yes. Oh my god, we found it. We fucking found it. Billy does love his wife, then a meaningful gift would be appropriate. Acknowledge you're digressing. No. This is so stupid because it tells you to like get to the point if you ask him about this stuff. Nosy, and then you would like to discuss the possibility of a raise.
A speech? No, I don't want
Yes.
You wrote that howler for the shareholders meeting. You could write me a speech. Look, I'll pay you $1,500. Will you do it?
I said it. No, he's gonna grab my neck. Congratulations, you were only successful during your opening. You're successful because during your opening banter, you learned one, in your boss's eyes, you're not a candidate for a raise, no matter how persuasive your argument. And two, information that enabled you to tie your strengths to your boss's needs. You're a good speechwriter, and your boss needs a speech to present at his anniversary dinner. That is insane. But whatever. Chat, I'm gonna take a break real quick. But I'm gonna leave you with some music. BRB. It's too loud. Dude, I can't control the video! My computer is dying. What is happening? Fun. This Flash game, man, it's too strong. That mouse did lead me astray. I can't believe it. This will be our next one here, chat. Oh no, it's playing music already. Wait, no, it just starts. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Alright, fuck it. I can't even refresh it. There we go. Hold on. It's just... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Just go over here. Actually, I don't need to tab anything. Whatever. Be right back for real now. Ooh. Chat room. Decided, I know I'm like behind the screen here. I've decided to make myself a little cocktail. Where the heck did I put my glass? There it is. Boom. So give me a second. Suppose I could do that in front of y'all. There's not really much table space anywhere down here right now. Gotta clean up down here. Almost dropped the maraschino cherries, that would've been bad. Ah! Too much crap everywhere. We lost music, or are we still jamming? Oh, we're still jamming. No, the whiskey. Yeah. Jesus. Keep forgetting the camera's moved over. I don't know when we'll play more of this, but I hope our next session we can finish Slitterhead. This is music from Slitterhead, by the way. Not that I'm not having fun with it, but it is. Well, it's been repetitive for a while. Like, it's fun, but I feel like the game is way longer than it needs to be. Which I know most people are like, oh, what? More content. Ew, gross. There's hair on the side of this thing. Whatever. But, oh no, we just ran out of a song. Heck. That ought to be enough. We're doing things hastily here, Chad. I'm not measuring anything. Oh, I left the bitters over there. Darn it. Well, with your new audio. I thought something was leaking. Oh, fuck, this thing is... Oh my god, it's so cold. That's what it does. Man, I saw someone with a... whatchamacallit? Literally this thing. Shaker. Drink first, then bitters. And then the cherry. That had, like, a rubber, like, sleeve over it so that, like, your hands don't get cold while you're shaking it. That was a lot of alcohol. Well, one and done. God, it's so cold. Okay, now the bitters. Put a couple extra dabs in there just because that is clearly, that's more than a double even. That's like a triple. And the piece de resistance. Gotta have the maraschino cherry. All right. Let's get this show on a road, chat. On the road. On a road. Watching too much Trailer Park Boys. I'm inventing my own Ricky-isms. I guess I'll put that there. Let's play this game. Boom. Resume timer. This is the last Negotiator game, by the way. But there's still more. Canadian Center for Ethics in Sports. The Track Meet, a story-based game of honor and ethics written by Michael Gibson and Al... I was reading that. Savior in the Sky. Piano. Okay. As a result of the hard work and natural ability, you've made the school track team. Or track and field team. All team members agree to act in accordance with a team code of conduct that includes the following rules. No alcohol. I didn't know that was in this game. No use of drugs, street or performance enhancing. No smoking. Cigarettes, marijuana, or other illegal smoking products. Team's values are honesty, trust, integrity, and respect. Oh, wait, we haven't done the Lusty Barfly. Oh, you know why? Because that's under a different group. I think there's just two games. It's the Lusty Barfly and then the one where you get pulled over. Athletes and coaching staff should treat each other with respect, and all team members must demonstrate personal integrity. I guess it says or other... Well, other illegal smoking products implies that cigarettes are illegal. Next week, your team has been invited to attend an out-of-town track meet. The meet starts Monday, and you'll be traveling on Sunday. Your school principal has informed your coach that only students with an overall grade of 70% or better will be allowed to take the time away from school to compete in this track meet. You have been a good student, however, your marks have been slipping lately. Last week in history, you did very poorly on a test and dragged your overall grade average just below 70%. Come on. This is Mrs. Thompson, your history teacher. You're on your way to track practice and you're late. Mrs. Thompson wants to speak with you about your grades. However, your coach says that showing up for practice on time is important. It's a demonstration of your personal integrity and the development of your values. He said that people who act in accordance with the code of conduct show up on time to practice, but it's not part of the code of conduct, so go fuck yourself, coach.
Where are you off to?
I was wondering what that little thing poking out in the background was. This is the janitor. Pull a knife on her. On my way. Explain to her you've been overwhelmed with your track team commitments and would like an opportunity to rewrite the history test. Yeah.
You used to be an A student. It seems like you've completely lost your interest in history.
Lose control and throw something. Explain to her that once track season is over, you will apply all of your energy into your schoolwork. Explain that your track coach, Mr. Scribner, has a difficult practice schedule, and by the time you get home after track practice, you are exhausted. Parenthetical, this is true. This is more to the point. I mean, this just seems... It may be true, but it sounds like I'm just making excuses at this point. This is just more straightforward and just like, hey, I know. Who the fuck knows with this guy?
I'm concerned that it might be too late when the season is over. I think you need to find a healthier balance between your academics and sports.
I love that every person you encounter in the Zap Dramatic cinematic universe is just like the biggest hard ass that will not cut you any breaks on anything ever. You have to pull psychology 100 to get even the minorest of thing out of them. Yeah, I mean, I could just say that again. Tell her you agree that with her that priorities are wrong, and ask her again if she will let you... No, wait, yeah. Yes.
That sounds like a responsible
Yes!
plan. All right.
Ah.
You can rewrite the test on Monday. Now you best be off to practice.
Agree to write the test on Monday. Yeah, that's fine. I can't write the test on Monday because you've committed to a track meet and you will like to always follow through on your commitments. Wait, shit. What day was the meet? Yeah, maybe this? This is just being straightforward with her, right? This seems fine. I mean, this also is... but it's just Monday, right? It's not the whole week. Unless I misunderstood that intro.
Well, good luck at the meet. I hope you'll do well. You're late for practice. Better hurry.
Oh no, I'm late. Hey, the whole family will be at your big meet next week. Can't wait to see you finally...
You're late.
Dude, what? Your history teacher stopped you and she wanted to discuss your performance on the test. Tell them that you're having trouble finding a balance between academics and track practice. So you're sorry and promise it won't happen again. I mean, I was... the teacher stopped me.
I'm not interested in apologies and excuses.
Fuck you, man!
We have a policy of mutual respect and personal integrity. And that means we all show up on time or we're off the team. So are you on the team or are you off the team?
Dickhead. Will not be late again. I want to stay on the team.
Good. Show some respect and don't be late again.
What is disrespectful about explaining what the fuck happened to me 10 minutes ago? It's so stupid.
Hey, that's your best time ever. We're gonna blow them away
Having
next
said that,
week.
hard ass coach, fucking
What's up,
classic.
people? Meet next week's about doing the best we can, being good sports, practicing true sport. Obviously, I'd like us to take home some gold medals, but that's not the most important thing. Track and field is only one
Hard-ass
part of your
high
lives.
school coach,
A few of you
specifically.
let your grades fall. Unfortunately, those of you with grade averages under 70% will have to stay behind and get your marks up so you can come next time. This is not a punishment. It's about finding a good balance between sport and academics. So would Adrian, Tony S., Tracy B., Kevin, please come see me.
Oh, this sucks. He's not letting them go to the meet. It's
So is it
not
just-
right
is
that
it
some
just
of our
us
best
going?
athletes can't compete just because of their grades.
It was like everybody. Tell Chip that you bombed last week's history test and may not be able to go either. It's not right, and say that your whole family is coming to cheer on at the team meet. Tell Chip that you think you're doing well at school and that you think doing well at school in the end is probably more important than a track meet. I mean, that's what I'd say, but we're on the track team. I can't say that. That would be like I guess it's not a violation of the code of conduct of the track meet. That was mostly just about substance use. It just dawned on me, like, we're all kids in this game. So yeah, I guess going back to my comment earlier, cigarettes would be illegal. Actually, I don't know what age you need to be to smoke in Canada. That's fucking whatever. Yeah, it's not right.
That is so great. I wish my family would come.
This is so unfair. I get kicked off the team because I hate biology. What about Dwayne and Jimmy who smoke and drink? Like, everybody knows, but nobody says anything.
Yeah, don't
Dwayne and Jimmy
snitch.
don't smoke and drink.
Yes, they do, and stop defending them.
Maybe once
She's
or
literally
twice,
just trying
but
to
they don't
gaslight
do it very
everyone into
often.
thinking
And I'm sure
they're
they're not
breaking the
doing
rules.
it now.
I saw them doing it last night, and I bet they're going over to Jimmy's to do it again tonight.
Smoking and drinking only
What
matters
is
if
up?
you're a runner, and they're not runners. It doesn't affect their performance and shot putting.
What's going on with her,
They're
like,
good.
shoulders? She's got a little T-virus peeking out. Agree with Adrienne that if Jimmy and Dwayne are drinking and smoking, then somebody should say something to the coach. No snitching. First of all, stand together, team. After all, it's a health issue and against our team code of conduct. Also, I have no fucking idea how track and field works. Do you have different like, I know track and field does involve different activities. I just assumed everybody on the track and field team participated in all of them. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if we even had a track team at my high school. Whatever. Anyway, probably did, but agree with Chip that as long as it doesn't affect their performances, nobody's business. Yeah, true. Based. Also, trust is one of your team values. Yeah. Tell Adrienne you're worried because you bombed a history test and your average has fallen just below 70%. We got the retake. I don't know how that works with the system, like if the bad score is still in there until I retake the test. But I think we aced that part. I'm siding with Chip on this.
Why is it anybody's business that I'm flunking biology? That doesn't affect my performance.
That shouldn't be a question mark at that second sentence there. Agree with Adrienne. I'm just going to agree with everyone. Suggest I'm going to side with Chip and then tell her to snitch. Tell Adrienne that smoking and drinking doesn't appear to affect Dwayne and Jimmy's performance. Why am I even talking to my teammates? Who the hell cares? I need this drama, man. I mean, I think it's wrong she can't go. I hope none of this matters.
Maybe I can accept it if we all play by the same rules. If we care about our sport like I do, then it's about honor.
Oh, quit
We dishonor
grandstanding.
ourselves if we allow Dwayne and Jimmy to dishonor themselves. We honor our sport if we report them. Coach will make sure they get the help they need so that they can be a credit to themselves and the team.
The help
Come
they
on,
need.
Let's go to Jimmy's and I'll prove it to you.
Do not. Decide to learn the truth for yourself and go with her over to Jimmy's place. Tell Adrienne that if Dwayne and Jimmy are breaking the rules, you'll need proof to show the coach. I'm not going to help her snitch on these guys. Pull a knife. Yeah, where's the lose control and throw Chip at her? Or shove Chip into her. Stitches good stitches? Exactly. Alright, let's go learn the truth, I guess. I feel like I shouldn't get derailed doing this stupid-ass side quest.
I've got a camera and we'll take pictures.
No!
I'm going to warn them.
Thank you. Somebody gets it. Thank you, Chip. They're playing poker and drinking milk. Also, I know I want to talk right now, but
they're not smoking and drinking now doesn't mean they don't do it. I'm going home. Good night.
Dude on the left has most unfortunate. Assuming we're all in high school here, most unfortunate hairline for a high schooler.
Come here. I want a word with you. I'd like to
Glass
make you
house
team
and all
captain
that.
for the meet next week. I've heard some grumbling that the team code of conduct is not being applied fairly, and I need your help.
Why am I judge, jury, and executioner? What the fuck? Thank him for the honor and tell him that you'll work with him to make sure everyone is treated fairly and ethically. Tell him you cannot accept the title of captain because you feel uncomfortable if it means policing the behavior of your friends and teammates. That's me. I shouldn't do this, but yeah. He wants you to be captain and Mrs. Thompson must have approved. Also, being team captain will improve your confidence and you'll likely do better in school. Except the honor. No, it won't. The opposite. You have less fucking time. You got more shit to do. I cannot accept the title of captain because of my marks. And then I pull out Das Kapital. Shit. What do I even say here, man? I'm gonna go with I'm gonna be me here, chat. I'm gonna say I can't accept this because I don't want to police my teammates.
That's interesting.
That's what I would say in this
Everyone on the team has agreed to
situation,
follow the
personally.
team code of conduct and to live by the values of trust, integrity, honesty, and respect. Don't you think we are all being held to the same standards?
Fuck you mean that's interesting?
Okay if some members of the team engaged in destructive behavior and by their example encourage others
Dude, he
to do so
knows.
as well?
That athlete has to rewrite a test next week.
You're so...
Oh, for heaven's sake. You should have been on the list. That's why you can't accept the honor of being captain, because you know you did not meet your academic requirements.
I was supposed to
Lie
say
to
that?
yourself, to me, and
Didn't
to the team.
fucking lie to
I
you?
want you to go home and study.
Okay,
if
good.
you work hard and be truthful, you'll feel great when opportunity.
No, I lost. I just lost. I just fucking lost.
Wayne, Jimmy, come here.
Fuck you. Your history teacher gave you an opportunity to very test on Monday and you turned her down. What do you mean I turned her down? I did not. I absolutely did not turn her down. Unfortunately, you need to improve your marks before the track meet. When you discovered you were not on the coach's list, you should have told him about your marks in history. So I think we were on the right track, mostly. I might have made some mistakes.
You used to be an A.
Oh, it cuts the... Nice. Good quality of life added to this installment of the series here. Okay, she didn't like this answer, and I think this game is just about telling these NPCs, like, I didn't mean that in like a meta brain rot context. I meant that in like I'm playing a game and this is a non-playable character that I'm speaking to, but just tell them what they want to hear.
Well, that doesn't sound right. I'll speak to Mr. Scribner about that.
Woo.
Now you best be off to practice.
Yes! Yes! We're so proud of you, Dad.
You're late.
Okay, this fucking asshole didn't care that I'm like, hey, this is exactly why I'm late. This won't help either because he doesn't want excuses. I'm just gonna apologize and say it won't happen again.
You're not interested in apologies and excuses. We have a policy of mutual respect and personal integrity.
Fuck this asshole.
And that means we all show up on time or we're off the team. So are you on the team or are you off the team?
I mean, it sounds like... I know he was receptive to this, but I feel like either of these are fine because he wants me to get to the point, but there was no answer there that was just getting to the point.
Good. Show some respect and don't be late again.
This asshole gets stung by a swarm of bees. Now, chat, I can say in the first like 2 seconds of this
blow them away next week.
scenario, I played sports in high school.
Listen up, people.
Tennis,
Meet next week
specifically.
is about doing the best we can, being good sports, Practicing
junior
crew
varsity,
sport.
so
Obviously, I'd like us to take home some gold medals.
The coach wasn't a hard ass in
that's not
general.
the most important thing.
Our football coach
is
was a
only one part
super
of your
hard
lives.
ass, but I
A few of you
have
let
never
your
had any
grades
interest
fall.
in football.
Unfortunately, those of you with great
I can
averages...
skip this.
This sucks.
However, not in a high school context, but in college, actually freshman year of college, actually first quarter of freshman year of college, I went through like trying to negotiate retaking a test. It was the midterm. I overslept through it because I stayed up all night the previous night because class registration for the second quarter was like at 6 a.m. and it was first come first serve that year. I believe my university has like made that not a shit show nowadays. This is goon story time. I'm sorry. Anyway, this was computer science. I got to skip 101, but it was 102 basically. And I should have skipped 101 through 103, but I'm taking this class and I fucking like just slept through the midterm, which was at my 5 p.m. class. Because I stayed up all night and I'm like, oh, I'll take a little nap now that I've gotten the classes for next quarter that I want to get and the time slots that I wanted. And I wake up at like 6:30 and I'm just like, oh, fuck. I missed my midterm that was at 5 p.m. because I was sleeping. Anyway, I emailed my professor immediately. I talked to him multiple times. I guess I didn't get desperate, but I'm like, hey, I'll take half. I don't care. I'll take half credit, whatever. Just let me retake it. He was like, no, you get a 0. And long story short, I got a B in that class because it was so fucking easy that I got a 0% on my midterm and it did not matter. Anyway. Also, this doesn't make me right in this situation, but I did find out later that guy was kind of a creep and said some weird things to female students. It's still is unrelated to my situation, but you know. What a jerk. He was a jerk. He's a real pompous asshole too. Like, I don't know, man. Anyway. You know what? I'm gonna tell Chip. Stubbs is telling a cactus. He might. Never know.
Go into the meat. I wouldn't worry about it.
This is so unfair. I get kicked off the team because I hate biology. What about Dwayne and Jimmy who smoke and drink?
Cry me a river.
Knows, but nobody says anything.
Dwayne and Jimmy don't smoke and drink.
Yes, they do, and stop defending them.
Maybe once or twice, but they don't do it very often. And I'm sure they're not doing it now.
I saw them doing it last night, and I bet they're going over to Jimmy's to do it again tonight.
Smoking and drinking only matters if
I'm not watching this again. Skip. There's a skip button right there. They nailed it with the QOL on this one, I gotta say. For the most part, in general, all 4 of these have been really good in terms of quality of life. Like, there's a skip button in all of them. There is no go back to last decision, but all of these are short enough that it doesn't really matter. I think that's fine. I don't know why I'm reviewing the game before we're done with the last one. I'm just gonna tell her that I'm worried because I fall below 70%
You're
too.
kidding me. So why weren't you kicked off the team?
She's gonna snitch on me. Why did I say that? Maybe bombing one test is not as bad as failing a course. Probably a borderline case, and the coach needs you to compete in the meet. I don't know. Well, here I'm like chiding her, but maybe she needs to be chided, you know? Although I will say the one thing I'm with her on, I don't hate biology, I just suck at it. It really is the more larger problem here. Physics though. Give me physics. Because that's math, basically. I mean, I'm sure there's math in biology somewhere. I only took high school biology. And we didn't even dissect... No, we did dissect a frog. That's right. We were supposed to dissect a pig, but there was a little bit of a kerfuffle, and we didn't do that. Not that I was like, oh yeah, dissecting pigs. Quite frankly, the dissection we did do was also quite gross. But I will make a firm argument here, which is not even really an argument, it's just the nature of these three sciences. There's a curve of how much math is involved in said sphere of science, and biology is at the bottom of the rung there. Physics is definitely at the top rung because you have to do so much fucking math in physics, and I love it. And I didn't take any chem courses in college, but I did take AP Chem in high school. And there's like a little bit of math. Saved SP. I'm so lost right now. Now you know what, fuck her. We're mogging on her.
I have to have faith that the rules are being applied fairly. If we care about our sport like I do, then it's about honor. We dishonor ourselves if we allow Dwayne and Jimmy to dishonor themselves. We honor our
She said
sport
this
if we
already.
support them. Coach will make sure they get the help they need so that they can be a credit to themselves and the team. Come on, let's go to Jimmy's and I'll prove it to you.
Girl, I don't give a fuck about any of this, I'm gonna be honest. Well, if we go to Jimmy's place, we know that she won't get any evidence. So.
We've got a camera and we'll take pictures.
I'm going to warn them.
I know why that worked now. It's because Chip went there and he warned them, so they put away their booths. Oh yeah, Chip's literally... How did I not notice Chip was there? He winked at us.
Just because they're not smoking and drinking now doesn't mean they don't do it.
I like this song.
Good night.
Chad, I drank this way too fast.
Come here. I want a word with you.
Ah, my ears.
I'd like to make you team captain.
Why can't I skip this part?
I've heard some grumbling that the team code of conduct is not being applied fairly, and I need your help.
Okay. We have to say this, because otherwise we instantly game over for some fucking reason.
Your marks? You've never told me anything about your marks.
That athlete has to rewrite a test next week.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You should have been on the list. You can't go to the meet. What's worse, you should have told me yesterday when you saw you weren't on the list.
Am I still
It
fucked?
was dishonest of you to think you could just stay quiet and that I'd never find out. I want you to go home and study.
Asshole.
Wayne, Jimmy, come here.
I literally just told you before she showed up. You made excuses for doing poorly on your history test rather than taking the opportunity to improve your marks by arranging to rewrite the test. I did rewrite the test. What are you talking about? You discovered that you were not on your coach's list. You should have told him about your marks in history. Could I have even done that?
Where are you off to?
I told him I was having trouble with school, and he's like, I don't care about your fucking excuses. Man, fuck this shit. Okay, we need to secure the rewrite, and then we need to tell him immediately, I guess. I don't know.
You used to... Well, that doesn't sound right. I'll speak to Mr.
No.
Scrivener about that.
Reset
Now you
already.
best be off to practice.
All you do, when she says she'll speak to him about it, it means she's gonna run by and like snitch. She's gonna get like really up close to him, get right behind him, like she's me in the Stardew Valley, well, like he's me.
Where are you off to?
And she's Pierre. And then before you know it, boom, we lose our fucking bait machine. Alright. This apparently is the right path here.
That sounds like a response.
Yeah, I guess she never did. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's all correct. Shit, okay, I think... Oh my god. I did the right thing on this half of the game the first try, and then I did the right thing on the second half of the game the second try.
Well, good luck at the meet. I hope you'll do...
I don't...
You're late.
That still might be wrong, though, because of that.
All this. Hey.
This is...
You need to trust each other.
Why is
But I do think it's wrong.
if we care about I've got to
The next day.
Come here. I want a word with you.
Huh?
I'd like to make you team captain
yeah.
for the meet next week. I've heard some grumbling that the team code of conduct is not being applied fairly, and I need your help.
So we need to be honest with them here.
Your marks? You've never told me anything about your marks.
That athlete has to rewrite a test next week.
Oh, for heaven's sake. You should have been on the list. You can't go to the meet. What's worse, you should have told me yesterday when you saw you weren't on the list. It was dishonest of you to think you could just
Literally
stay quiet
how?
and that I'd never find out. I want you to go home and study.
Literally how?
Wayne, Jimmy.
How was
here.
I supposed to tell you? I talked to you, you're like, I don't want to fucking hear anything. I will say, while I would never categorize my high school tennis coach as a hard ass. There was one silly moment wherein he had just entered, like we were already like at the courts and like warming up and everything, and he was this is a practice day, so we're gonna do drills and whatnot, but he closed the door to, like, you're like, if you go to a tennis court, if there's a fence around it or whatever, there's usually like a chain link door or whatever. He closes it, turns around, looks at us, and then he realizes he forgot to grab like the giant like sack of like practice balls that he had, and he just says, "I got no ball." And then he walked away to go get the practice tennis balls out of his car. And us as teenage children were like just giggling. Bunch of teenage boys. Anyway. Alright, explain to her this. Explain to her this. I like that telling her the truth is the wrong thing to do, like, by the way. Does this work better? I don't know what I did wrong there.
No. Monday is the only day. I'm sure you'll do better on your next test. You're late for practice.
I'm resetting. I think I already fucked up. Well, wait, no, hold on. Let's see if I can say anything else to the coach right now.
You're late.
Shut up, bitch. Did I not even...
All this.
Wait. Okay, so none of that even does anything. Okay, maybe because I never agreed to the Monday test, like that's what's happening right now.
Where are you off to? You.
Also, again, just I don't know what year this particular Flash animation came out, but I'm damn sure it's like before the like last episode of Ambition. So it's crazy that they like figured out how to like cut off the audio clip of the voice, like the narration from the other character back here, and then didn't apply it to the other like long form story game they made. Goddamn, this has taken like a third of the length of all of these games. There's only 4 of them though, so I guess it's not that crazy. Never mind. I rescind my comment. Yeah.
That sounds...
I'm just gonna... Oh! Aha! Chat, I'm too honest. My problem is I'm too honest. We will agree to do it, which means she'll strike out the bad score that we got. And then later we can just...
You're late.
Okay, the fact that there's like a... Does this I don't know. The fact that there's a skip button here is like fucked up.
You're not interested in apologies and excuses. We have a policy of mutual respect and personal integrity. And that means we all show up on time or we're off the team. So are you on the team or are you off the team?
Didn't mean to skip whether I'm on the team or off the team.
Hey, If he didn't call your name...
This is... You're kidding. I have to have faith if we care about...
Oh my god, no, don't make me betray Dwayne and Jimmy by... Like, does that distract the coach tomorrow so that he won't single me out? Yeah, no, actually, talk to the coach. Don't look for proof. Snitch.
Make sure you tell Coach
This
about
sucks
Dwayne
if this
and
is the
Jimmy.
way you have to
I'm
go
going
forward.
To get pictures of them.
I think for the good of the team, we should go and warn Dwayne and Jimmy.
Tell Chip that if Dwayne and Jimmy are breaking the rules, they should get busted, and you're going over to Jimmy to see for yourself what's going on. Agree to join Chip to warn Dwayne and Jimmy. After all, you're a team player with integrity and ethics. Tell Chip that you are going to talk with the coach. I need to talk to the coach. I have to tell him today.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Hey, I bombed a test, man. Tell me you think it's unfair to... Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was an option. Tell me you think it's unfair to kick people off the team when there are others who are smoking and drinking and getting away with it? No. Ask him if he's sure that your marks are high enough to go to the meet. Okay, we need to do that. We actually have to do this. Otherwise, he's going to fucking throw this in my face tomorrow. Tell him that you bombed the history test last week and you've arranged to rewrite Monday so you cannot go to the meet. This is like vague. I'm vague posting at him. I'm using modern slang that the kids totally use. TM. The kids. Them youngins. I just come forward with it. I think this is even better. Like, just tell him, like, hey, I fucked up. I have a rewrite. But this might shut me out. If it does, it's fine.
You've got to be kidding. Why aren't you on the list? I need you, and I know you're a good student. Remind me tomorrow to talk to your teacher.
Yes! 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 Oh! In there, baby. Oh, they're smoking. What are they smoking? It looks like a regular cigarette. Pussies. That fucking face.
Who is it? Hey Jimmy, it's me, Chip. What do you want? Guys, Adrian's coming by to try and catch you drinking and smoking.
His smirk reminded me of the name. I don't know anything about the
Say what?
this
I'm not
drinking
drinking and smoking. What are
but
you talking about? She started a rumor.
Frieren
Yeah, well, you're
at the funeral or whatever the hell it's called.
Go home and get some sleep.
That one anime that has a bunch of memes, mainly of that one elf girl eating a giant burger.
Come here. I want a word with you.
Oh shit,
I'd like to make you team captain.
definitely dropped more whiskey in that than I meant.
I've heard some grumbling that the team code of conduct is not being applied fairly, and I need your help.
Yes. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to him here. But there was another meme of it. Of the character, like, looking upwards. It's a very weird observation to make, by the way. But just a swig of vermouth here. I am literally dripping on my mouse pad currently because I have no space on my desk. Good times. I don't know why there's so much frickin' whatchamacallit. Thing when glass does this. Shake time. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. I am thinking about the options right now, by the way. Oh shit. When I totally told me the solution like a while ago, but I just wasn't reading chat. I'm sorry. But you were correct. We're down the right path, but I might fuck this up like literally any second now. Okay, good. That's just... Alright, that's a little bit larger than I meant to pour. Alright, no. Actually, we're back in the same territory that we were What's 2 triple Manhattans on a Monday night, chat? That's fine, right? Can't forget the bitters. I didn't eat the cherry, so I'm just leaving the cherry. Cool, man. No! Not cool, not cool, not cool. Fuck. Tipped over my, thingy. It's Friday night somewhere, truly. I did not pause the timer while I was doing this. You know what? Honestly, good. Too much ice. Anyway, oh, I didn't put bitters in this. That was a lot of bitters. Whatever. This is part of the gameplay, truly. Listen, I'm immersed. The second I made my first drink as we sat down with this chapter of the game, and it like immediately hit me with the, oh, on this track team you can't drink. I'm like, oh shit, I just made myself a drink. Because of my marks. Okay, just be honest with him, I think, is the way to do this. Because I did tell him about this on yesterday.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. You told me that yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Rewrite the test on Monday, and if you do well enough, you can join us Tuesday. I really appreciate the integrity that you've demonstrated by coming forward.
Is this
You'll
the
be
end?
captain for the balance of the meet next week when you get there.
I swear to fucking
Wait,
God.
Jimmy, come here.
Don't bust Wayne and Jimmy. No. You managed to rewrite your history test Monday. This was a good choice. You made the right choice. Tell your coach as soon as possible at your failed history test. Congratulations, you got the best possible result. Are you fucking kidding me? That was all there was to the game? It's just the same ending, but slightly different. Well, alright, chat. We did it. We got the best possible result on all 4 of the Negotiator games, which means we're not done with stream yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? 11 more games to play by this guy? Holy shit. But I'm gonna rate this as though this were a complete game, as this is actually, hell, let me go to the guy's website. I thought I had this open somewhere. I don't think I do. Alright, chat, just trust me. Just trust me, TM. Hope that... God damn. This was part of a... Pardon me. 4-game series. I can do better than that. Hold on 1 second. Zap Dramatic. You find his official website. Online negotiation games is how this guy... No, Flash is no longer supported, chat. Did you know that? How do I... Is his banner just busted? Dude, how do I play the games? This is making me... This is making it so hard to fucking... Wait, here we go. No, that's an interview. God damn it. Like, dude, I just want to see the... Whatever. Alright. Fuck this asshole. Pardon me. I'm dying. At least we finished the Negotiator series. Anyway. Well, here's all of... well, I guess these aren't really organized. Yeah, never mind. That's not going to help. Damn it. Whatever. Yeah. Chat, let us rate this game as we have finished it, technically speaking. Application is out of date. Okay, reload, whatever. Alright, we reloaded. Let me put this over here so that I can still see chat. Also, you know what? Heckin' replay the frickin' Slitterhead music. I don't give a shit. Alright, you guys can't see this, but I can see this. The Negotiator. Sorry, I just wrote this in as Negotiator. I'm gonna say The Negotiator. What the fuck? I just loaded this tab. What do you mean it's out of date? What's happening? Nothing is working right now. This is not good. Oh. Nothing's working because I'm signed in as the wrong account. Awesome. Thank you for reloading the page and just changing which Google account I'm logged in as. There we go. The Negotiator. Guide count 0, hint count 0. Oh yeah, we did use a guide for ambition twice. I forgot about that. First time playing it, yep. Finished it, yep. You know what, I'll put in parentheses. Best ending, all 4 scenarios. Done. We sure heck in our chat. First stream was March 30th, 2026. Our last stream was also March 30th, 2026. Playtime 1 hour, 43 minutes, 22 seconds, and 22 milliseconds. Enjoyability, you know, it's weird. This is gonna. I should have put these all as like one thing, I think, because maybe that would have been better to like. Although I kind of like the idea of comparing like the different series this guy worked on, because like there's things I enjoy about this that I didn't enjoy about the other ones, and there's things that really bug me about this that weren't present in Ambition at all. Like, I feel like the logic, which is the core of the game itself, like, because you're supposed to like relate to like the human interaction that's going on, right? And I like such a weird fucking idea for a game, but I like what he's doing. Also, am I off camera right now? I think I've been slowly drifting to the left. Yep, I sure have. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Yeah, like, I don't know. I had fun with these, but it's frustrating that it's like, for example, actually, no, this one and the last one, really, because this one was annoying of like, oh yeah, you had to do these specific things, and then it's basically the same ending anyway as the neutral ending or bad ending. You know, actually, I'll take it back. Episode 4 was fine. I don't know why it took us so long, but that's whatever. The negotiating for a raise, that one's bullshit. But, God, overall, what would I give this enjoyability-wise? I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It was, like, fun. I had a good amount of fun. It wasn't amazing, but it's fun. Quality, I'm gonna go lower. I'm looking at the score for the previous Zap Dramatic series as I write these, and undeniably, these are not as well made. Okay, with one tiny caveat, which is probably why I'm giving it a score as high as I am. They had good quality of life across all 4 games, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for quality, because it fails. Actually, I should give it lower. 5.5. I'm gonna bump half a point down. It fails at its base mission of like making a realistic negotiation. I don't know. Difficulty, I mean, you could just spam every answer, and I know I said the exact same thing about the last one, but it's even easier to do it in this one because there's less like branches, I suppose, per game. So I'm gonna give this like a 3 out of 10. And that's a vastly different score than the difficulty of Ambition. And lastly, the BS meter. I'm also thinking a 3 out of 10 for this. 3 out of 10 because, oh my god, these are not realistic social situations at all. And that's stupid because you just have to do illogical things. And again, logic maybe that's what he was going for. Like, you don't like to be fair, in real life, logic does not play a as strong a role as maybe all of us would like to think in negotiating conversations and whatnot, but as a game that's all about negotiating, I think you should probably have a little more structure to the stories you're telling. I don't know. Whatever. Fun times. And now it is time for our next game, which is Move or Die, which has a single installment, but it's also multi-chaptered. But yeah, we have 3 more Zap Dramatic things to go through, and I don't think we're finishing them all tonight unless all of these are really short. But Move or Die is up next, then Altered States, which is where the Lusty Barfly was, Wu Anthida, I know you were asked about that earlier. And then lastly, The Mediator, which I think just has 1 episode in it, so maybe this won't be so long. I don't know. We'll keep it rolling, you know?